everyone, it's Anna here at Dee's for another quick tutorial, and today I'm going to show you how to make a floral swag that you can use a number of different ways using two beautiful floral stems. And the ones I've chosen is this really nice kind of variegated bush that has a little bit that hangs down. So when I start to fluff it, you'll see we're going to get like some branches that trail down, which look really nice on the two ways I'm going to show you how to use it, on a wreath or on a lantern. The other one I chose was this hydrangea berry kind of mixed pick. It's not fluffed, so as you can see, it doesn't look like it has a lot going on, but once I start fluffing it, you're going to see there's all kinds of stuff going on. But the reason I chose this is this blue color is so popular right now in all different shades, light blues, navies. It looks really good in your house. We've done it for Christmas the last few years. We're doing it again this year. And so it's just a really beautiful color that pops really well. And then I'm going to use 3 different ribbons. And again, this is going to be a kit. So I'm going to put the 2 stems with the 3 ribbons up on shopdeeslouisville.com. So if you like this look, you want to make it yourself, you can go on there and grab this kit to do it and follow along with the video. It's super easy. So I'm going to start out with the greenery stem. As you can see, not all the branches are the same length. I'm going to hold it like it's trailing down, and I'm going to start with those longer ones, and I'm just going to pull them. The way I'm going to fluff these that are longer and airier is I'm going to kind of give them little dips here and there, and that just really helps it look lifelike and adds a little dimension to it. So as you can see, it's already starting to look really nice. It looks real even, kind of hanging down. So just start with all your longer ones, pull those down. You're going to want to fluff the shorter ones kind of going up. And then here's another longer one. You're just going to keep going, bend them a few different places on that stem, and that just really, as you can see, opens it up, makes it look more like it's a live plant that you would have hanging in your house that's kind of trailing down. But look how nice it's going to look like hanging off the bottom of this boxwood. If you like the frame, the boxwood frame, that's also up on the website, shopdeeslouisville.com. You can grab it plain and then get the kit to make it. But the other nice thing is, look at it hanging from the lantern. It has some going up and some coming down. It just looks really nice. So I'm going to set this off to the side. I'm going to fluff the blue one. So the blue one has a long stem, so you're going to want to cut that off. The greenery doesn't. You can leave that one whole. So now I'm just going to work from the bottom and just pull the whole thing apart. So it's got little white berries, a little eucalyptus. Now, don't be alarmed. Some of these berries, the cluster berries, you might lose a few, but it's okay. They're all painted, so you won't have spots on them or anything like that. All right, and I'm going to keep fluffing. So this one has all kinds of stuff. It's got leaves. It's got hydrangea blooms. And I'm just going to work my way all the way up till I've touched every little branch. Okay, so as you can see, that one's all fluffed up too. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay this right here in the middle of the greenery stem. I'm going to take a minute just to fluff them together so they don't look like separate pieces. They look like one whole thing. And again, look, just that little pop of blue. I'm going to use blue ribbon, so that'll add more of the color, but look how pretty that is on that greenery. Now I'm ready to do ribbon. I'm going to set this right here off to the side. First up, I've chosen this big blue and white dot. It's always so nice and graphic, shows up really well from the street. And I'm just going to do a piece of it. I'm not going to do loops because I don't want a ton of polka dots on this. So I'm just going to cut that. Leave it nice and long because we have all that greenery trailing down. It's going to end up being a little less than a yard, but I'm going to go on and cut that. Next, I have this Chinoiserie ribbon, that pattern, that beautiful pattern you see a lot, very ornate looking. It's been very popular and it is so pretty. This ribbon is gorgeous. What I love about it, it is the 1.5 inches wide, but the back of it is this really pretty faux silk in the bright blue, and it is so pretty. So we actually have this Chinoiserie ribbon in the narrow and the wide, and I just love it on something like this because look how much it pops. We put it with Christmas. Last year we put it with red. It's so gorgeous, and it's such a high quality ribbon. So I'm going to make loops of that. Since I talked about how much I love it, I'm going to do 3 loops. So I'm going to go ahead, hold that right on top of the polka dot. I'm going to make 3 nice size loops. The reason why I'm gonna leave these a little bit bigger is because I want that greenery to kind of mix in there. It's all an airy kind of open look. I don't want anything really tight and structured. So I've made my 3 loops, and I'm gonna leave that tail long as well so I can curl that one up. Love that. And lastly, I'm gonna add some green, of course, just to bring back the greenery to the front. I've chosen a 1-inch stripe. This one actually doesn't have a wire in it, but since it's so narrow, it's just like thick grosgrain, it holds a loop really nicely. So I'm gonna use 1.5 yards of that as well, just right on top. And look how much the green pops on top of those blues. So I'm gonna take, let's see here. I'm gonna take that, make 3 loops. And actually that looks like it took more like 2 yards. So you'll get everything you need, how much you need in the kit. I'm gonna go on and cut that. Now I'm ready to tie that off. I've got my cloth covered wire. I'm gonna go ahead and tie this bow in a knot and then attach it to my greenery, just so it's nice and stable when I'm trying to put the stems together. So go on and tie that in one little knot. Grab your stems. I like to hold it up when I tie it on there. So I'm using this right now as the backdrop. If you have a lantern at home and you'd rather use that, you can also just kind of hold it up there. But for right now, I'm going to hold it up here on the boxwood. I'm going to make sure there's some stems kind of coming up. I'm going to go right there in that gap where things go up and then down. I'm going to go right there in the gap. So let's see here. I'm going to tie this. Once you tie it on there, you're gonna fluff everything around. So if it feels like it got kind of like a mess while you were doing that, don't worry about it. Just go on and tie it on there. Go on and twist it on, and now you can adjust. Okay, so I've got it twisted onto the boxwood, and look how much it pops. It's so pretty, that bright, bright blue. And I'm just gonna start moving stuff around. So I'm gonna bring, like right now, I think there's a little bit of gap up here. So I'm gonna make sure I have some greenery up there. Some ribbon goes up there too. I'm gonna take this little guy to the back, bring that floral to the front. All right, and now I'm ready to cut those ends. So first up is this guy. I'm gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna do that thing where I just curl it on itself, just kind of roll it back up like you're rolling it on the roll, and then pull the end out, and that gives you that nice curl. What I love about that on a ribbon like this is you get to see the pretty back of that ribbon as well. This guy I'm just gonna cut and let it kind of hang loosely. Same thing with this blue dot, just go on and cut the little V at the end. And lastly, like this hydrangea bloom's kind of hiding, I'm gonna bring that back up because that adds a pop of blue. Just make sure it's all fluffed out. And look how pretty that is. It's just so nice and bright. It's bigger and it's so easy to add on. I'm gonna twist it off of here and show it to you on the lantern. So because I've just twisted it on, it's so easy. You could do a lot of things. So you could lay this on a mantle. You could get, you know, enough to do 2 of these and have one going each direction. It'd look really nice. If you have a bigger, maybe built-in bookcases on either side of your mantle, you could get, you know, this and do those to fill in a bookcase just to add a touch of floral. Or I love it up here. Look how pretty it is on the lantern. Just for summer, you could get this out early. If blue is your color, you could even leave this out all year. It just looks really nice on there. So again, everything you need to create this blue floral swag kit is going to be up on shopdeeslouisville.com. Check it out. You know we're adding all the time, but don't wait, because if you've noticed, we do sell out of stuff. So you want to grab it when you see it. Let us know if there's anything else you want to see. Comment. We love to hear back from you guys, and keep watching.